3DO.
Tarnum's defeat of Vor's allies, the Necromancers, saved the World Tree from destruction. But as long as Vor was still out there, Tarnum's task was far from over. What worried him most was the silence of the ancestors. Had they forsaken him? Or was it something more sinister?
Hey everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Heroes Chronicles! Well, not welcome back. Welcome to Let's Play Heroes Chronicles, the Fiery Moon! It's not back. This is my first video on it. Look at this! I assume this is Vor. I don't know what this is. Probably supposed to be a tree, but I don't know. Dimensions feel off a little. Anyway, I'm glad that it's a direct follow-up to the last one, because it did end in a little bit of a... you know... hang up. I don't know how to say it better. Anyway, let's just go. Same number of missions. 5. So we're gonna go with the same thing, I think. Hard twice, expert twice, and then impossible for the finale. Anyway, the ancestors have been kidnapped by Vor, have they? An ancestor has gone mad with his power. It is up to Tarnum to rescue the ancestors and stop Vor's mad plan to destroy the world. Indeed. Again, I should say. So we must cross an inhospitable desert with a new enemy, aka Inferno. We need to kill them. We're limited to 6. All of his experience, spells, skills, and artifacts is really interesting. We'll carry over to the next map. Alright, well, defense, I should say, because he's a barbarian again, and barbarians have terrible defense.
The lush underground tunnels of the World Tree, not knowing where his search for Vor would take him. Like a divining rod drawn to water, he felt an unexplainable force pulling him to the northeast across an inhospitable desert.
Isn't that from Might and Magic 7? Maybe. I don't know, actually. The World Tree is safe now that the Necromancers have been defeated, and this barbarian tribe he used to worship Vor has sworn to protect it with their lives. Again. I admire them for ever giving up the warmth and light of the upper world to protect something that most people don't even know exists. There is still honor in our barbarian hearts, which assures me that I still might be able to repair the damage I caused. Once again, I must leave a place and people I have grown to love. I wish I could remain among these barbarians, but Vor still lives, and the ancestors are still strangely silent. I call upon them nightly, but there is no answer. Wow, they grew up into being real gods. Sometimes I imagine I can hear a distant cry of pain. There's no way to know if it's real, though. My only chance is to find Vor. He fled this world when I defeated the Necromancers, and I have a hunch that if I find him, I will also discover the ancestors. That's a hunch. Quite the hunch you have there. Alright, I suppose... Oh, Jabarkus. Is Jabarkus back? I guess so. I like having orcs. 10 orcs to start with. Holy crap. Ain't that good. It's excellent. That's what it is. We can't get this yet. I think... Well, I'm good on orcs. I think I'll get troops first. I already have 1,000. So I'm gonna get this first. Pack of goblins. They're lost and want to join me. That's nice. I need to go this way, though. Okay, these people are not lost and want to join me. I'll probably have enough experience in this map. Didn't quite make it to the ore pit, unfortunately. This guy, though, should be able to make it over here. Yeah. Wood is a tiny bit more important than ore, I think. Well, early on at least. Because you need a lot of... Do you think they're going to attack me? They might have that. I'd rather not. You see an orc woodsman and his son on the path ahead, huge bundles of wood across their shoulders. When they see you, they bow their heads slightly. The father says, "No need going that way, it's blocked." Blocked? How? Cave in a month ago. Strangest thing though, those were some mighty strong tunnels before. Is there any other way to the surface? Yeah, I hear there's spellcasts and necromancers putting monoliths of some sort down there. Might still be working. You think I'm letting the orc and whatever return to whatever. Who cares? Do you think they're gonna join me? So many questions unanswered. Let's do this. Slow! Useful. I'll take it. Do you have a spell book? Of course not. There you go. I have Cure, Dispel, Slow, bunch of good stuff that I could use in a pinch. You don't have much to do right now. I'm just saying, you don't have much to do, Jabarkus. Your contribution was orcs. Very early on. And that's about it. Rocks, obviously. Alright. Do you join me? Whoops. Do you join me? Of course not. Oh, I haven't played this game yet, have I? Hold on. Be faster. Do everything. There we go. I see. What's my spell power? 1. Slow only lasts 1 turn. Or shield or whatever. I think I'm gonna use shield actually. They're slow enough anyway. Nice. I killed an ogre. Wow. Okay, this might be a bit more difficult though. 4 damage, 9 goblins. Alright. Wreck him! There we go. Alright, back in position, boys. We got this. We got him where we wanted him. Please don't morale. Thank you. This guy dies. Good. This is where it gets ugly a little. Hopefully you don't die. Didn't die, but he might. He definitely might die. Thank you for not killing the rock. Oh. I kinda don't want to deal with him right now. Not free. We'll get back to that if we need it. I wanted free stuff, and I didn't get it. There must be a way to the surface. There's evidence that I'm getting closer. Roots protruding from the ceiling, dead tunnels too far from the life-giving influence of the world tree, and I swear it's warmer here. I've brought along some of the barbarians to help me on this quest. I can't face Vor alone. In fact, I'm not sure I have the power to defeat an ancestor, especially a mad one like Vor. Is it even possible to kill an ancestor? I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. Yes, I want hobgoblins. Thank you very much. Marketplace. Gotta work on the city hall, you know? And getting goblins. Because my hero ain't good yet. Working on it, but he ain't good yet. Blacksmith. Well, actually, I probably need to follow this guy around and pick stuff up for him. That's a pack. Let's try it. Maybe they join us. Yes! Yes, they do. Amazing. Well, got some money to pick up. I don't need to level up the sidekicks because they don't actually carry over. A pack of Cerbri. Well, I can't really get through the gate anyway. It's not like it matters. Learning is useless in campaigns. You usually don't have any trouble getting your quota. Magogs. Hopefully they shoot something insignificant. I don't have mana, so... It's not quite insignificant, but good enough. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I shot the wrong one. That's all that means. I tied down the wrong one too. Oh, and these are gonna get shot. That's great. Love it. Everything's going fantastically. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Pathfinding, always good to have. Get this. Yeah, there's a teleporter right there. I see it, game. Got the capital or tower before the end of the week. Rats. Well then, that is the thing. Pathfinding, sure. I'm gonna go get some troops before I go to the surface. Seems advisable. I'm not strong anymore like I used to be. Tempting, but then I don't have money to get stuff. If I do that, I'm gonna do this actually. I need money to recruit the troops. I woke this morning sick for the first time in centuries. I rushed from my tent, dropped to my knees, and heaved for nearly an hour. Even now I can barely sit in the saddle. Sweat rolls down my face as if the rain fell on me alone. And I can feel the heat emanating from my skin. How can this be? And then it occurred to me that perhaps I am somehow linked to the ancestors. If they are our spiritual guides, they are like a lighthouse for the barbarian people. Without them, would we smash against the rocks of fate? I don't know about barbarians in general, but someone who's been summoned by the ancestors, perhaps. Who knows? It's not unrealistic. Let's just put it that way. Alright. Well, not a terrible group. I'm going to wait for my mana to, you know, fill up. Actually. Okay. Wonder how quickly he can catch up to Tarnum. Probably not very, but we'll try. Someone chained them here, apparently. Right, because we don't know we're facing an Inferno town, technically. Tarnum doesn't. We know. Tarnum doesn't. So, these are annoying. You know why? Because they attack multiple units, and it's really annoying. Well, hold on. This technically blocks them from tying down the orcs and stops them from attacking multiple enemies. Multiple of us, rather. Kinda happy with it, except for the part where they attack the rocks. I don't like that. I am glad the goblin distraction worked, though. Don't want you to take a retaliation if you don't need to. You're not dead. Cool. Castle. Then we wait for money. Capital kinda costs a lot. Hopefully this helps. 1,000? Yeah, kind of. Kind of helps. Oh, demons! Several demons! The clanking of metal tools on rocks, because there are demons with tools, apparently. 9. About the worst it could possibly be. Not that it matters very much, but yeah. Of course you're happy. You're happy to be here and to contribute to, you know, your society. Somehow. I was afraid that was going to be foolish, but it wasn't. Please don't be happy. Okay, thank you. Guess it's down to the rocks. The rocks and the money. There's a teleporter here. Oh, it goes here, I assume. Yeah, so there's a shortcut. That's nice. Black-clad men. Rogues. Thieves. Rogues. I forget what spying does. I don't think it actually matters when you're fighting them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Yeah, we're fine, really. Yep, we should be fine. Unless they get happy, you know, morale stuff. Morale can always mess you up in your calculations. You didn't kill them all? That's surprising. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Thankfully, he didn't have a retaliation. Air magic, always useful. It's not guarded, good. This guy can actually do something useful. If he can get there someday, that would be nice. At least my illness has seemed to pass, although I am much weaker now. I still don't know if this sudden outburst is somehow linked with the suffering of the ancestors. I would speak with the shaman about this, except I don't want to have to explain how I became the immortal hero. It's better that he'd never know. Didn't the shaman die and it was an elf now? Also, this is probably just their explanation as to why Tarnum is suddenly a lot weaker than he was just an episode ago. Feels good to be out in the open with several cyclopses barring my way. I don't know if they join me or not. Please join me. Ugh. Stupid barbaric peasants don't know better than to attack me. Die. Should have put him here, but whatever. Why were you the one to move forward first? I hate you.